Yes, I know. I did a little bit of a rebrand on the channel, a little bit of a new name and everything of the sort. So before you start typing in the comments, yeah, just a little small rebrand. I think it'll just to make the channel look a little bit better and be a little bit cooler. Today, we're discussing a topic that I think is very, very interesting. It's kind of an idea that's been in the back of my head for a couple months now and only really solidified itself with the release of a new mode. We all know the mode. It's Blitz. If you happen to not know what Blitz Royale is, Blitz is a fast-paced version of Battle Royale, kind of a mini version of Reload. It has fast storm circles, much shorter matches that are about 5 minutes long, increased loot, more chaos, especially since they give you things like mythics and items and medallions at the beginning of the match to kind of add a little bit more of spice to the matches. The best way I could describe it is it's pretty much just Reload, but with mythics. They also like to add collaboration weapons and items, which is very awesome and cool to see them return. Now let me make this clear that I really do enjoy Blitz Royale. I think it's an extremely fun mode. The chaos with all the items and mythics that you can get in the game makes the game super fun, especially since it's such a short match. It's a lot of fun and I really do enjoy it. But there's one issue I think this mode solidified, as I stated, and that is Fortnite is competing with itself. Let me ask you this. How many Fortnite Battle Royale game modes has Fortnite created as of today? Well, let's count them, shall we? We have regular BR, which also has a zero build mode, but they both have also ranked modes. OG, which also has a zero build and ranked modes. You have Reload, which also have a zero build and ranked modes. And then you have Blitz, which just recently came out. What are we doing here? Now, even if we strip all the zero builds, the ranked modes of all of these game modes, and we strip it just to the 4 modes, that being original BR, Reload, Blitz, and OG, why do we have 4 separate game modes, all Battle Royales? See, Fortnite has stated on multiple times that they are actively trying to make the main BR the main mode that brings people in, as again, that's what made people play Fortnite to begin with. But when you keep making modes that are siphoning your own audience into going to different other modes that they might like, you're taking away from the main BR. And that is my issue. I personally don't think OG should be a permanent game mode. I've been very vocal about this because I just don't think it's really needed. While yes, it's cool that I can just hop into the chapter 1 map and play with the original guns, I just don't think it was needed. I feel like it would have been cooler if it was a mode that came out once in a while. And that same thing goes for Blitz. Blitz is such a cool and fun, unique idea, but it being a permanent mode in the game kind of diminishes it. Because imagine if they made it come out every 2 months with a new update, with new mythics, new items, with maybe a new twist and turn that every time it comes out is something new. That would be cool. OG could have done the same thing, where maybe at the end of the year, they have an OG mode where they cover a new season and they remix it like crazy. But now since we have the OG mode, that's just not going to be the case. Don't even get me started with that. OG itself has a multiple of issues. Bots, skill-based matchmaking, incorrect textures and color lighting. Now, I know it comes off that I hate OG. I don't hate OG. I do think it's a fun mode to play on once in a while. I just don't think it should have been a permanent mode. I think Fortnite had a really good balance when you had regular BR and Reload. If one mode is not doing well, like regular BR, they'll go play Reload, and the same vice versa. They had a nice balance. But now you have regular BR, Reload, Blitz, and OG. 2 modes that I just don't think should have been permanent modes and just came in annually. What it's doing is it's siphoning and basically stretching the player base to multiple different avenues, when what Fortnite should be doing is grabbing them and bringing them inward and making it to where they can try to make the regular BR the selling point of the game. Not OG, not Reload, not Blitz, regular BR, as I think that is extremely important. I've been very public that I think Fortnite is adding too much to the game in my previous video I made on this topic, but this is just specifically about Battle Royale centric modes. This is not even covering other avenues like Festival, Rocket Racing, Ballistic, Lego Fortnite, Odyssey, Party Royale, and others. I do think Fortnite needs to kind of stop making so many modes and so much content and just make one mode the best it can be. And I think that would work better in Fortnite's favor. And that goes back to the title of this video. Fortnite is competing against itself, as basically you have all these modes who are trying to basically grab the attention of the player, when the main mode should be grabbing the attention, not 50 50 different modes that are all under the Battle Royale category. I say, let's keep it simple and focused. I feel like another benefit of this would also just be better updates for other modes. We had an issue with previous modes that aren't even Battle Royale oriented, like Rocket Racing, because Fortnite was spreading out its developers a little bit too far to where game modes like Rocket Racing literally just fell off the face of the earth. And I'm afraid that might happen with Blitz. We've already discussed how OG is just not an actual finished mode and has many different issues that Fortnite isn't tackling yet. Because again, they're trying to tackle multiple modes at the same time. If you slim it down and you focus on 2 modes specifically, then those modes can actually be much more better. And the original modes and these annual modes, like I would like OG and Blitz to be, would still be good and actually polished a lot better because they'll have time to work on it when they're offline and when they come back a couple months later or at the end of the year. I don't know. This overall is just an issue I have with Fortnite, at least in modern day. Them stretching themselves a little bit too thin and making too many things when they should just be focusing on what makes Fortnite Fortnite and focusing on the main modes. But hey, maybe I'm in the minority. Let me know in the comments down below because I'm definitely interested to hear if you guys disagree with me or if you guys have any other interesting ideas of how Fortnite should handle this issue. As I would like to have an open dialogue with you guys, as I think that is the point of why I'm making these videos. You guys could disagree with me all you want and say that I am a complete hack and have no idea what I'm talking about. That's fine. I just want to hear what you guys think about this. So leave a comment down below. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this little video. I greatly do appreciate it. Hope you guys like the new rebrand. Sub to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated as we are trying to get to 1K subs. Maybe by the end of the year would be kind of cool. We'll see. I'm actually planning to go live on the channel to do like live reactions to dramas or situations or just like news related to Fortnite. I think would be interesting and have various different discussions with you guys. So I'm planning to do that relatively soon. Go join the Yumcord. It's a new Discord server that I just opened. So if you guys want to go in there and come chit chat with me and a couple of my online friends, you're free to do so. And to get updates on any new videos and when I go live. That is all from Vanilla the Yum. Stay sweet, stay weird, and I'll see you guys next time.